what is this announcement all about with Starbucks and the new Northgate facility?
Well, it's really about community. And, one of the reasons we built this facility where we did was to put it in the middle of community and to have community impact. But in this journey, you have partners, and we couldn't think of a better partner than Starbucks, who shares so much of our vision and our passion for community, especially here in their hometown. And so really it begins and ends with community and the impact that we both dream about having here. And we're going to dream big.
What's the extent of this partnership? I mean, you can't call it the Starbucks Center. There's already a Starbucks Center in Soto.
Yeah, it's, the name of the facility is going to be the Kraken Community Iceplex. And so Iceplex is a specific name of a place where you go to skate, whether it be figure skating, curling, or hockey. But community is our middle name, and we're so thrilled. And, this project was a project of passion for us. We had to do the arena, we had to acquire the team, but building a 3-sheet facility at Northgate was not something we had to do. It became a passion of ours of really wanting to impact the community and to show Seattle was indeed a hockey town, first sheets ice in the city. So now the dream of doing this with Starbucks and to work together to make real differences in community. And the things we want to do, diversity, very, very important to what we've done, super important to them. Impacting kids who otherwise might not have a chance to play this sport, all the way to taking kids to actual Kraken games. And that's going to be a wonderful part of this program is actually every game we play, there will be a section of people who come as our joint guests who have made a difference in community.
Is this the first time they've backed a sports franchise since the Seattle Supersonics?
I don't know. And, I think that that history really didn't come up. It was really about the future. And it was about their commitment to their hometown. It was about our commitment to best in brands. And when we start dreaming about brands and the idea of partnering with Amazon on the Climate Pledge Arena and now partnering with Starbucks relative to perhaps our most significant community outreach, which is our bricks and mortar, 165,000 square foot facility at the Northgate, it's a dream come true.
Yeah. What do you think it means for Starbucks to get back in the sports game on this kind of level?
Well, I think they're a community-minded enterprise. And so, they chose to do this with us, but we also chose to do it with them. This is such an important thing of how we charter this enterprise and specifically this facility. So you want to pick the right partners. We're going to be proud to serve Starbucks coffee at the Kraken Community Iceplex. And in fact, it's going to be a community store where net proceeds go back to benefit the community, go back to DEI, go back to helping kids have experiences they otherwise wouldn't have dreamed about. Part of this is also proudly serving Starbucks at our beautiful arena. And it's a perfect fit. We're so aligned. We finish one another's sentences, and we're dreaming together on having big impact.
As far as the facility itself, which you'll have the partnership with Starbucks on, will it be done in time for the inaugural training camp?
It will. The facility has almost been overshadowed by the arena. Sometimes we call it junior varsity, but it's not. We think it's the finest training center in the land. 3 sheets ice, a medical clinic, a bar and grill, 1,000 seats where our fans, every practice, will be able to come and watch our team. It's an incredible investment our owners made. Right on light rail, right off the highway, free parking. It really adds up to be something that could be a huge difference maker, not just for the Seattle Kraken or Starbucks, but really for our team, our community. And we're really excited. We think it is going to make a difference. And part of the reason we're doing this whole thing, is the idea that we could build something that could have a long-lasting impact in our community. It's part of why I came back, and this is a perfect example of that kind of opportunity of two like-minded partners pairing up saying, let's make a difference.
So fans will be able to see that first training camp at this new facility that Starbucks will be a part of.
It is. We're right on track. In fact, the team will have access to the facility in early August. We anticipate it opening to the public right after Labor Day, and the 1,000 seats are being put in as we speak. So for our players to skate out on that ice there at the Kraken Community Iceplex for the first time, for me to look down and see the Starbucks logo in the ice next to our mark, this is pretty cool stuff.
So last question, you've got Starbucks, Amazon, Alaska that are all on board now with this franchise in various capacities. Amazon, of course, has the naming rights on the arena that you just referenced, the title sponsorship for Climate Pledge Arena. You just heard Gary Bettman say yesterday he believes the new season schedule will be out sometime between the final and the NHL draft, so that means pretty quick. He also referenced a mid-October start. So will Climate Pledge Arena be ready for opening night in mid-October with the Seattle Kraken?
Yes, you have my word on it. And there are 1,000 men and women working over there today. Pretty hot day. They haven't missed a beat. There's so many people that we're indebted to, but the men and women who are building both the Climate Pledge Arena and the Kraken Community Iceplex, it's amazing. The dedication under difficult circumstances, not just the heat yesterday, but a global pandemic, and they haven't missed a beat. The facilities are going to open. They're going to be incredible, and we couldn't be more excited.